welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll take you on a captivating journey as we dive into the details of the 2016 film, Split, in which Casey, Anya Taylor-Joy, Claire, Haley Lou Richardson, and Marcia, Jessica Sula, are kidnapped by Kevin, James McAvoy, a man with 23 personalities. As they struggle to escape, Kevin's 24th identity, the Beast, emerges, leading to a terrifying showdown. Let's dive in. In the heart of a quiet suburban town, Casey Cook, a troubled teenager haunted by a traumatic past, finds herself entangled in a terrifying ordeal. After a chance encounter with her classmates, Claire and Marcia, their lives take a terrifying turn. As they wait for Claire's father, a chilling twist of fate strikes. The man is brutally attacked, and the three girls are abducted by a mysterious figure, Kevin Wendell Crumb. As Casey, Claire, and Marcia are held captive, the chilling truth behind their abductor's identity slowly unravels. Kevin Wendell Crumb, the man who has seized control of their lives, is a man tormented by a complex and dangerous condition, dissociative identity disorder. Under the guidance of his therapist, Dr. Karen Fletcher, Crumb's 23 distinct personalities have been meticulously identified. These personalities, each with their own unique characteristics and quirks, reside within his mind like tenants in a crowded apartment building. Dominated by the forceful personality of Barry, the other personalities are often relegated to the shadows, their turns in the light granted only at Barry's discretion. However, a disturbing pattern has emerged. Barry has begun to deny Dennis, a predatory personality with a disturbing penchant for underage girls, and Patricia, a manipulative and cruel individual, their rightful place in the spotlight. Both Dennis and Patricia seem to be drawn to a mysterious entity known as the Beast, a force that seems to exert a sinister influence over their actions. As the girls grapple with their terrifying predicament, they become unwitting pawns in a psychological battleground within Crumb's mind. Dr. Fletcher, with her keen understanding of Crumb's condition, holds the key to their escape. She has discovered a powerful tool. By speaking Crumb's full name, she can momentarily disrupt the dominant personality and allow Kevin's true self to emerge. But can she do so before the terrifying Beast gains complete control and unleashes its destructive power? As Casey, Claire, and Marcia find themselves trapped within the confines of Kevin's underground lair, the chilling reality of their situation becomes increasingly clear. Dennis, the predatory personality in control, has locked them away in a cell, his intentions dark and sinister. Recognizing the nature of Kevin's condition, Claire attempts a desperate escape, but her efforts are swiftly thwarted. Dennis, seizing his opportunity, separates her from the others, leaving Casey and Marcia alone and terrified. While the girls are held captive, Kevin continues his outward life, going to work and attending therapy sessions with Dr. Fletcher. Unbeknownst to them, a disturbing shift has occurred within his mind. Dennis, once a marginalized personality, has usurped Barry's position as the dominant force. As Dr. Fletcher delves deeper into Kevin's psyche, a haunting revelation emerges. During Kevin's childhood, his father vanished mysteriously, leaving him alone and vulnerable. His mother, plagued by obsessive-compulsive disorder, subjected him to a harrowing ordeal of abuse and neglect. The trauma of these experiences, coupled with an awkward encounter with two teenage girls, triggered Dennis's rise to power. It is this dark and twisted personality that now holds the girls captive, his actions driven by a twisted desire for control and gratification. As the days turn into nights, the girls' desperation grows. Marcia, driven by a glimmer of hope, attempts a daring escape, but is swiftly captured by Patricia, the cruel and manipulative personality. Casey, left alone and terrified, finds an unlikely ally in Hedwig, a young boy personality within Kevin's mind. Hedwig, a childlike figure trapped within the adult body of Kevin, reveals a startling truth. He has seized control of the light, ousting Barry from his dominant position. Seizing an opportunity, Casey convinces Hedwig to allow her to explore his bedroom, a place filled with childlike wonder and innocence. Believing that a window might offer a means of escape, Casey searches the room, her heart pounding with anticipation. However, her hopes are dashed when she discovers that the window is merely a drawing, a figment of Hedwig's imagination. Undeterred, Casey grabs a walkie-talkie from Hedwig, a toy left behind by a previous guest. With trembling hands, she calls for help, her voice filled with desperation. But her cries for assistance are met with disbelief, the man on the other end dismissing her plea as a prank. As Casey's hopes dwindle, Patricia's sinister presence looms large. With a chilling efficiency, she overpowers Casey, her grip tightening around the terrified girl. The girl's fate hangs in the balance, their survival teetering on the edge of a precipice. As Dr. Fletcher arrives at Kevin's home, a sense of foreboding fills the air. A chilling revelation awaits her. Kevin, his face contorted in a mask of pain and terror, reveals a horrifying truth. He has encountered the Beast, a sinister entity that has begun to manifest within his mind. Realizing the grave danger posed by Dennis and his disturbing connection to the missing girls, Fletcher hatches a daring plan. Feigning a need to use the bathroom, Fletcher searches the house, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. In a hidden room, she discovers Claire, her eyes wide with terror. But before she can rescue her, Dennis appears, his face a mask of cold indifference. With a chilling efficiency, he sedates Fletcher, trapping her within the confines of Kevin's home. As the darkness descends, a terrifying new force emerges. The Beast, a grotesque and cannibalistic sociopath, awakens within Kevin's mind. Possessing superhuman strength, agility, and an insatiable hunger for human flesh, the Beast is a force of pure, unadulterated evil. With a terrifying ease, it scales walls and ceilings, its movements fluid and predatory. The girls, trapped within Kevin's clutches, are about to become its next victims. As the darkness falls, Dennis, the puppet master behind the terrifying events, heads to a deserted train station. Boarding an empty train car, he allows the Beast to finally take control. With a terrifying roar, the Beast emerges, its monstrous form contorting and twisting. As it awakens, Kevin's body is transformed, his strength amplified, his movements fluid and predatory. Meanwhile, Dr. Fletcher, trapped within Kevin's home, writes Kevin's full name on a piece of paper, a desperate gamble to summon his true self. But before she can call out his name, the Beast arrives, its monstrous form a chilling silhouette in the darkness. With a sickening crunch, it devours Fletcher, its hunger insatiable. Casey, her heart pounding with terror, escapes from her cell. But the horror that awaits her is beyond imagination. Marcia, her friend, lies lifeless on the floor, devoured by the Beast. As Casey watches in horror, the Beast turns its attention to Claire, its eyes glinting with a sinister hunger. With a sickening crunch, it devours her, leaving behind only a macabre tableau of carnage. Overwhelmed by grief and despair, Casey stumbles upon Fletcher's lifeless body. A glimmer of hope sparks within her as she notices the piece of paper, Kevin's full name scrawled upon it. With a trembling hand, she raises it to her lips, her voice filled with desperation. As she calls out Kevin's name, a miracle occurs. A flicker of light appears in the Beast's eyes, a sign that Kevin is fighting back. With a final, Herculean effort, Kevin's true self emerges, wresting control from the monstrous entity. The Beast, its power waning, collapses to the ground, its reign of terror finally at an end. As the dust settles, Kevin, his eyes filled with horror and shame, reveals the horrifying truth. He has not been in control for 2 long years, a prisoner within his own mind. Overwhelmed by guilt and despair, he begs Casey to end his suffering, offering her a shotgun he has hidden away. His plea sets off a cataclysmic event. The 24 personalities, each vying for dominance, engage in a fierce battle for control of the light. In a stunning twist of fate, Hedwig, the childlike personality, emerges victorious. However, his triumph is tainted by a disturbing decision. To ensure that he is never again mocked or ridiculed, Hedwig grants control to the most undesirable personalities within Kevin's mind, Dennis and Patricia. And with their return, the terrifying specter of the Beast once again looms large. Casey, her heart pounding with fear, retrieves the shotgun and ammunition, her only hope for survival. Desperate to escape the clutches of the monstrous entity, she flees into a hidden underground tunnel, her footsteps echoing in the darkness. But the Beast, its hunger insatiable, is hot on her heels. With a terrifying force, it begins to tear apart the bars of the caged area where Casey has taken refuge. Just as it seems all hope is lost, a chilling realization dawns upon the Beast. It notices faded scars across Casey's body, scars inflicted by her own hand. Having previously declared its intention to rid the world of the impure and untouched, those who have never suffered, the beast recognizes Casey as a kindred spirit. She is pure, a vessel of pain and suffering like itself. With a chilling twist of fate, the beast spares Casey's life, its monstrous form vanishing into the darkness. As the tunnel falls silent, Casey is left alone, her survival a testament to both her resilience and the unpredictable nature of evil. The beast, free to roam the world, its hunger insatiable, becomes a terrifying specter, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurks within the human mind. As Casey grappled with the trauma of her ordeal, the world around her continued to turn. In a bustling diner, patrons gathered to watch the latest news. A news correspondent was discussing the bizarre case of Kevin, the man who had kidnapped Casey. His multiple personalities had earned him the unsettling nickname, the Horde. Overhearing the report, a diner patron couldn't help but notice the eerie similarity to another case from 15 years ago. She recalled a wheelchair-bound criminal who had also been given a peculiar nickname. Struggling to remember the exact name, she turned to the man sitting beside her. "Do you remember the name of that wheelchair-bound criminal?" she asked. David Dunn, a man with an uncanny ability to sense danger, didn't hesitate. "Mr. Glass," he replied, his voice carrying a hint of familiarity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more exciting content. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.